How long do you have to run from your demons? Until I can look in your eyes and no longer see them. I know you still pick up their calls every evening. Yeah, right after deleting the ones you've been screening from your newfound freedom. And now you want to tell the world about what you believe in? Come on, man. Don't even. You're still trying to find all the reasons behind all the times you were left buried alive and barely breathing. And personally, I don't understand that. When you get burned, aren't you supposed to pull your hand back? Man, stand back. It's high time you walk. I don't get why you are still so caught up with what lies still talk inside of those white lines of chalk where your love was left to flatline and rot. So trust is not quite what you thought. Get over it. Look, I know you're pissed, but you can't hide the blood that drips from your own hands just because you've closed your fists, holding close to your last chips and acting like your shoulder fits. In the blame game, you know that no one wins. Levi, you're too old for this. You said you'd never be the same. And still I see no changes. You wake up in the morning, lip singing praises, and still I see no angels. But I do see the traces you can't erase from the places where that blade was. I guess you're too afraid to put it where a vein was. I'm just saying. Face it. You haven't changed. You're still the same. You're insane, you're aimless, and you're unstable. Do you really think you'll ever escape the name stain by those labels? You picked up this pen and paper, praying that maybe one day you could turn the tables. Remember? Writing these bars so you could stop lying behind them? You self-centered pretender, consider yourself reminded. You know better than to blame it on your blindness. So next time you hear the devil in your ear, test your mettle and tell that liar to bite dust. Live on fire, right? So you no longer need to fear the monsters on the horizon behind us. Because neither the grave nor the gates of hell will ever confine us who walk with a God who gave his own life in defiance. But keep in mind, a day will come when the light of truth will pierce all eyelids. Even the deepest roots will be brought to justice by heaven's finest. So on that day, what will your life align with? Did you take the narrow path or the widest? The low road or the highest? And even though you speak boldly now, how far will you go when you're a stone's throw from your gravestone and you don't know where the sky is? You only sit there, a man divided, because your words have no worth until your actions define them. So keep lying in the chalk or stand up for what's righteous. Because the day the dead walk, all the talk will be silenced.